Golden Tempo! Golden Tempo!
Horse racing season, the Preakness, the 2026 Preakness is this weekend, and we're here to break it down on Airshow Sports. Aaron Cantu here alongside my two uncles. Let's get right to it. Here's the field for the 2026 Preakness. 14 horses. I'm going to let my uncle Dave start us off. What's your take?
Well, I like to start with the picture, and that's the way I started. What the first thing that I have to say though is there is no history for this race. It's unique, and because it is being run at Laurel Park. So, anyways, I'd like to look at my picture, and immediately I want to take the perspective of who has the least resistance, who has the least competition going into this race, giving them the best setup. I think the best setup for the Kentucky Derby belonged to the horses coming from the back. And the horse that won the race actually was all by himself back there. I think there are four speed types. There's 5 types that are tracking. That makes 9 horses up in as ones or twos. So that means it's going to be really crowded at the pace up there in the pace. And that's the way I see the race. But again, as a 4 type or a 5 type, which 5 types being from all the way in the back, I only see one horse that's a 5 type. I only see one horse that's a 4 type. And the first one I'm going to look at is Ocelli. He's coming from the back, not all the way in the back, but I put him as a 4 type, and he's going to be closing. And he has the second highest buyer on the page.
All right, so Dave is leaning toward Ocelli. Theo Sal, what's your take on this race after reading the form, and what are you looking for in this one?
So I look at the splits. That's the way I look at these things. I look at how fast the horses go when they get to the quarter pole, the half pole, and just the final split all the way to the end. I like picking the top 3 horses or the top 2 horses in races like this. So I unfortunately I do agree with my brother. I do like Ocelli, but I like as the number 2 horse. I actually like Chip Pancho. The only thing I don't like about him, he does fade. Okay, and Chip Pancho has heavy weights on the first 2 splits, but his last split's like it's I don't know. I have to take another look at it.
With the whammy,
The E1 splits seem to be a very profitable data point that Theo Sal has uncovered. What do you think about Theo Sal's data splits?
I like it. I don't understand it, but I certainly do listen. I certainly do listen, and you'd be silly not to listen. I have a second horse. The second horse that I get to is already been mentioned, Incredible. And the reason why I like Incredible is he's just coming off. He's got an improving pattern. First of all, every race has been better than the race before. He's in a derby and he ran it like a 3 type. In other words, he was in the mosh pit. He was a 3 in the crazy bumping around. If you look at his lines, it says altered, bumped, and kept on. I mean, this guy came out, all the cards are stacked against him, but he's still running in the stretch. To me, that's impressive. And so because he did so well when the cards were stacked against him, I think he's going to do even better with the little tactical advantage that he has. So I do like Incredible. That would be my second pick. So I have Ocelli, Incredible. My third horse is also Taj Mahal. I like the Federico Tessio winner. I like the combination of the Russells, husband and wife, trainer, jockey. The Tessio winner generally does well. And what I like about him is he's sitting next to the number 2, who's going to drop back. So when he comes out of the rail, he's going to have a lot of room. And that jockey is very good, Russell, and he knows Laurel very well.
In order for him to win this race, he's going to have the ground saving trip at the rail, and Russell's going to have to get him to rate behind the horses that go to the front, and then he's going to have to tip out or find a way. I don't think he's going to be on the lead. I think he'll be close to this, but he'll be getting the ground saving trip at the rail.
And well, I think he might get the lead. I'm not saying he will, but I think he might. In his first race, he did run it as a 3, but that was a 1-turn event. And look at those bullets he's just popped out over the track. He ran the Federico Tessio, went back to his stables. and he's just got bullets in his pocket right there.
He
Is that what
set
you're
a
talking about?
soft pace in the Tessio. He had it all his own in that race. There was no competition. We're talking about the
Yeah,
one horse Taj Mahal. I think
it was
he's
basically
definitely.
a workout. That's what you're saying. It was basically a workout, but it was a real good workout.
Yeah, it was a
Tell you
really
that.
good one, and he can still be a horse that can have run at the end. He's gonna have to run a different style. I don't think he has to go to the front here.
But I mean, I couldn't pick everyone. I was only going to pick one person, one horse that I think will go to the front, and I am going to take Taj Mahal. I think Taj Mahal is going to contend for the lead.
All right, so those are Theo's. Theo's taking 2,
Those are my
12,
three horses. Yeah,
1. 2,
2,
12, 1.
12, 1. Well, I'm prepared to reveal my fourth horse. I'm going to play number 8. He's all by himself back there.
Bull by the horns.
Yeah, bull by the horn. And obviously doesn't have any numbers.
Okay, so you're taking a look at two. When I see Bull by the Horns, here's the only thing I see. He has a great race that he ran. I don't know what course it was, but it was only like a $45,000 race. I don't know what the heck that was.
Made in
But boy,
special weight 40K. Yeah.
there you go. Man, did he run that? Like he has like a lot of potential. He could run, right? But he went to the grade 2 race and he took a dump. Like he started off the same way, but in the last split, he took a dump.
I'm looking for a closer coming from behind. And number 8 is all by himself. Coming from behind all by yourself is almost the same as lone speed. When you put a horse on lone speed, you could get a buyer that they've never run before. They could run the greatest race of their life.
Okay.
And you're getting Safi Joseph Jr., who I have a lot of respect for. Safi Joseph. He's a Gulfstream Park trainer. Very, very good trainer. So if he's good enough, like if he can run, I'm going to take him. And people don't know that Safi Joseph Jr. trusts Micah Husbands. 2, 12, 1, and 8 are my horses.
Here's my top 3 horses, and then the long shot horse that I'm playing. I'm gonna play the 1 as well, Taj Mahal. I think the horse that has been winning locally at the track is huge. My second horse is Oselli, number 2. That horse is going to be come running at the end. The reason why I like Oselli is because this horse has closed into big fields. This horse has been in 12 horse fields. The first 3 races of their career, this horse was in 12 horse fields in each race and closed into each one of them. And then obviously in the Derby, closed to be third, took the lead late, looked like he was going to come in at a huge number. Oselli's going to be the horse that's running at the end. You can book it. And then number 12, Incredible. How can you leave this horse off your ticket? He's another horse that's going to be running at the end. So this horse may be the most talented horse in the field. And then my long shot horse is number 13, Great White. I think this horse can have a shot, but the horse needs to rate. He needs to fall off the pace. He could come running like he did too back in the Jay Battaglia Memorial. That was going a mile in the 16th on the synthetic, but the way the race can play out for him to show up at the end, he's gonna have to do the same thing. That was in an 11 horse field. That's why I think he's an interesting play at a price. Number 13, Great White. Theo Sal, you gave us your top horses. Who do you think is gonna win? Are you gonna go with Taj Mahal here?
No. Listen, I got to go with my numbers. I can't go against them until they prove me wrong. I just have to figure out why Chip Honcho is on top.
Jose Ortiz has been really hot, huh? He's been
I don't know anything about that.
He's got a hunch on Honcho.
I don't know anything about all that whammy. I don't know what type of ice cream he eats. I don't know where he goes and eats, dinner, breakfast. I don't know all that shit that you guys talk about. I'm just looking at the fucking things over here, and hey, yeah, I like the relationship that he had with that other guy. I don't know anything about that reality bullshit. I'm just going for the damn the numbers. That's it. The horse is going to be out there running.
I'm glad we all came here, and this just happened on the air, but we all picked 4 horses.
Who was the 4 horses that you guys like? I think we all picked Oselli, Taj Mahal,
and Incredible.
I actually have Incredible as number 4.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
but
okay. So, and who was your 4th horse then? That's 3.
Chip Poncho was actually my
Chip
favorite.
Poncho was
Top 4 horses.
Okay.
Chip Poncho.
You're gonna play the 6.
Oselli, Taj Mahal, and Incredible. I mean, that's it.
What I find very interesting is none of us took took Flavian Pratt, who's
Yeah.
really incredible
Who the
really
hell's that?
incredible in these races. And I didn't take him either, so I don't know what.
I'm
Which
trying to
But
beat
one's
him
that?
here. That's the 9-horse Iron Honor, who had a big
Iron
number.
Honor, who didn't even make the Derby, he flopped in the Wood Memorial.
Well, that's probably why I
So
didn't pick him.
if I had to pick a winner between those two, I think I am gonna have to go with the two, Ocelli.
Oh wow, you're taking the maiden.
The maiden race, who's never had his picture taken.
That's
But
unbelievable.
but I am going to do what I said. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm going to take my 4 horses, whatever order they come in. If they're first and second, I get the exacta. But if they're first, second, and third, I'm going to get the trifecta.
Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna go with number 12, Incredible, to win it, and I'm gonna play 3 horses underneath them in the trifecta. So I'm gonna go 12 with the 1, 2, 13, with the 1, 2, 13, and then I'm gonna play 1, 2, 13 to win with the 12 in second, and then 1, 2, 13. So Incredible, it's my top dog. He's gonna win it.
For how much is that a trifecta for? Or is that a superfecta?
A trifecta there would just be $3 if it's 50 cents, $6 if it's $1.
Yeah.
So not too bad.
It's $6 for both of those bets you said together.
Theo Sal,
Yeah.
you gave us